Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Christopher Terrence Jones. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. Hope you are having a fabulous day, week, month, year, and life. Even though it's rough out there, we have to still stay encouraged and know that it's going to get better. You guys know what to do right now. Hit that bell up there so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Subscribe to the Christopher Terrence Jones Experience. It's a journey that you want to be on with me. Tell a friend. Don't keep it to yourself. Like, comment, and share. Keep it cute. Everybody has different opinions. Thank you to my seasoned followers. You guys are amazing. Thank you to my new followers. You guys are rock stars. So, here we are at the end. The Real Friends of West Hollywood ended. You know, that was my intentions to do something along each show. But like 3, 4, and 5, they were kind of just, it wasn't worthy of doing a video. It just, when I was watching, it didn't really keep my attention. And so I went back to watch 5 again just to see if there was anything that I should talk about from 5. And I wrote a couple of notes. And Dorion, you know, he's in all of the situations. What I really got out of this show is he really is not a group person. That's what I've gotten up until then. And it didn't sit well with me because when you sign up for a reality show, there's going to be group experiences. You didn't sign up for the Dorion show by yourself. You signed up for a show with another set of men that you did not know. And we are clear that you guys did not know each other really as friends. You knew each other in passing. We're all clear on that now. There's no discrepancy about that. As we go on in 5, Curtis had his birthday. Y'all, I really like Curtis. I really do. I love the sincerity of the process that he's going through. I always say, and I continue to say this till the day I die, I don't understand why people have to come out. Straight people don't come out. They don't have, oh my God, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. No, I don't get it. But he's going through that process. And I get the church piece with his sister and his brother and his family. I get that piece because I'm a PK. I'm a pastor's kid. So I understand the whole piece of church. And I understand where his sister is conflicted and all of that. But I just think in this day and age, if you really say you love your brother as much as you do, be there for him or tell him the truth. Just, I'm not with, oh, I'm sick or whatever the case it may be. I understand you're struggling with it. Just say that. Let's just keep it all the way 1,000. Because this is where so many people have a problem with the church. Because we tell people in the church to love, 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 love. But then you don't even show the love or the real you to your family member when you find out that they're gay. Or same gender loving, or whatever word works for the best for y'all. So, and I'm going to stay out of that. That's just my piece on that. You're hurting your brother, and emotionally we can see. And that's another thing that I like about Curtis. He does not have a problem with laying it all on the line. And his heart is on his shoulders, and, oh, he will cry for you in a minute. And that's an amazing person. That's amazing. So that was it really for 5. Episode 5. Jumping on into 6. As y'all know, we started out this show. I really was not a Todrick fan. Really wasn't. And I won't say that I'm a fan now. I I guess it went so fast because I really wanted to see a different side of him than what we've read in the social media and all that. I wanted to see something different. And finally, towards the end, where I got a glimpse that there might be a different person there, is when it came to Jaymes. He was the one who called Jaymes and said, "You're a part of this group. Let's be together. Let's work this thing out." Cool. Kudos. Got that. That gave me a little upper for you. I was like, yeah, you get 5 more points. You're doing good. Things that I didn't understand. The magnesium rap that Joey and Brad did and sweating in there, and Joey goes every week. I thought you work out every day. Ooh, Lord. Don't understand all that. That's some difference. Back to Dorion. You know, he's always in the middle. Kudos to him for Butter becoming Macy's first black non-gender, gender neutral. Let me make sure I say that right. We'll say the right words. Gender neutral brand. Kudos. That's a great thing. Y'all, Curtis went to lunch with Patrick Ian Polk. Why? Patrick Ian Polk. Noah's Ark. You young folks don't even know what Noah's Ark is. Some of y'all go back and research it. It was one of the first groundbreaking gay shows with an all-black cast, which was truly amazing. And then it came out with 2 movies. We needed that. We need that, Patrick. We need you back. But Patrick said at that table, and I didn't see anything. I started searching. Patrick said that he basically completed, I think is what I heard him say, filming on the new Noah's Ark movie. So y'all, I used to have Noah's Ark's watch parties at my house so people can watch, because that was our show. We talked about it. We lived for it. So that would be amazing to see if there's another movie coming. But what we would really love, Patrick, is to have another series. That's what we would really love to have. That would be amazing. Okay, so let's just go on over here and get to the meat of 6. The meat of 6 is that in episode 5, Curtis had the party. The brother showed up, which was amazing. Kudos to the brother for supporting him and standing there and being there. Well, the sister didn't make it, as we clearly have said. When Dorion walked in, you can see that they gonna play the clip back, because when you say stuff, it's forever immortalized, baby. Once you say it, it's out there. Dorion basically asked Todrick about the situation with the sister not coming, and Todrick gave a response and basically had almost the similar conversation with Brad. Well, he went back and had drinks and cocktails, dinner, whatever you want to call it, with Curtis. And you were a part of the conversation. And this is where I have an issue. If Curtis is your real friend, why are you asking the next person? Because you say y'all been friends for 10 years. I'm not going to ask Todrick, who I just basically met, something about my friend of 10 years when I can go and have a conversation with him and get clarity, because that's what we need, was clarity. But you put Curtis in this position where he then felt upset because they were talking about his family, but you were in on it too. So you can't be a part of it and then try to turn it all the way around. Because remember, all the way back to episode 1, that's the same thing that happened to you, Dorion. When you were there, the woman went back and told Joey everything that you said and started this whole big rift between you and Joey, and you threatening to leave, and you did leave, and all that unnecessary drama. You just turned around from episode 1 and brought it all the way to episode 6, and you did the same exact thing. That's tacky. That's very tacky. I don't get it. It's tacky. So, in the midst of it, Brad got up and walked out because Curtis was on 10. He was on 10. When it comes to his family, Curtis is always, he's up there. And I think he should have sat down with himself and thought about it more before he went and interacted with them, and he should have interacted with them on a one-on-one. But I know this is how reality TV is. We got to have a group setting and just like bam, 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 bam. And that was just, it was uncalled for. It really, really, truly was uncalled for. And because there's so much film that only can make it, we get to see Brad go and Dorion and Curtis and Brad have a conversation in the end. And Curtis apologizes and Brad's, I really loved you guys. Perfect. But you guys didn't let us see that in the regular season because we only had 6 episodes. Boom. So then everybody came on to start talking about their experience on the show. I would have loved to see Jaymes more. I would have loved to see him in the day-to-day operation of running Outbound so that we can get a glimpse of that. Brad, we saw basically what he does. He's a stylist. Like I said, I didn't know who he was for the show. Todrick, entertainer. We've seen that. Thank you gave me some ideas to look at you a little different. Joey got a little pushy for me with just certain situations. You just interjected. He was a little over the top for me. The character, basically like what Jaymes said, you're playing a character, and now he has he did an interview talking about what you sign up for, and once he figured out that he was going to be the drama person, he really went into that. And I'm like, no. There's no reason for us to be stereotypical. There are same-gender loving men out here, gay men, that they don't have drama. Can we show something positive? And for the cast to get mad because nobody's feeling the show, well, like I said, I don't watch RuPaul Drag Race. So when you cut into those devoted fans' time, they're going to have a problem with you. If you would have had your own time slot, then yes, it could have been something different. Everybody doesn't have to like your show. The gay community does not have to get behind you because you're a gay show. Nobody owes you anything. And if you've already had a negative persona out there, what makes you think somebody wants to follow you? But Todrick, like I say, I give you 5 points. I've lifted you up. Would love to see Jaymes again. Maybe something else. If this doesn't come back, because who knows if this is going to be if there's going to be a season 2, because it was a mid-season and you only got 6 episodes and the ratings weren't the best. They weren't the best, and storylines were a little struggle. Dorian, I really like you, and I have to come back to you as I get ready to wrap up. I have to come back to you on the end. You knew what you were signing up for when you signed up for this reality show. This isn't your first rodeo at a reality show scene, because College Hill is where I understand you came from, that we saw you first. So when you signed the contract, you knew that it was the Real Friends, and you're saying that it's something totally different from what they said it was going to be. It's reality TV. Reality TV can go left, right, up, down. It can go that way just as quick as fast because they're trying to get the best sound bites. The sound bites is what draw the people into the show. So they're trying to get the best, and you gave so many. And for somebody who's serious about protecting their brand, ooh, I like you. But if I didn't know who you were, and I didn't know anything about your brand, and I was just watching you for the very first time, I would really perceive you as an asshole. That's what I would perceive you as an asshole. Because you Your whole vibe on the show has just been negative. It's been negative. It really has. It hasn't been anything that's encouraging and lifting up, and you're cocky. Why did you come on the show? Because you sat there and said, I'm a success and I'm a success and I'm a success. There are still people that have never even heard of your line. And let me tell you, there are so many products that make it into Macy's. And they get one good run and then they're on the clearance racks. I worked at Macy's since I was 16 as a kid. I've always worked in Macy's, even with my professional day job. I still used to go work at Macy's in the fragrance department. I worked in shoes. I worked in luggage, sold rugs. I did a little bit of everything because Macy's was my little job where I could keep money to go buy clothes, y'all. Second job, go spend that money. And you saw products come and products go. So just because you're there now doesn't mean you're always going to be there. It just doesn't mean your product might not sell in there. It may not be for everybody in there. And I'm not knocking your success. But if your persona that people see you as just being an asshole, because that's how you were perceived on this show, you were just rude the majority of the time. You didn't even try to give any of these people a chance. And I know you had an issue with Joy because he is a social media influencer. Baby, social media is how I found out about you. If there wasn't no social media, I wouldn't have never even bought your product. That's how I found you, was on social media. And I found you during COVID. So I was at home scrolling my iPad and I came through social media just like that. And then when I found you, I went and researched you, and there were girls out there using your product, making little video clips about your stuff. So I don't see how you could not like a social media influencer. I don't get that, because especially someone when there's people out there that are giving props to your brand. It's not good at all. Not good at all. So you said with the table that you were done with the group. And my question still remains, why did you do the show? Why did you do the show? For what reason? What are you trying to get out of it? Do you feel like you accomplished what you set out to do? Or was it a bust? Curtis, keep doing you. I wish you the best. I wish you all the way the best. I always say it, and I continue to say it. I just hate that you had to use the medium to come out. Just be who you are, because now Dorion did say something, and I wholeheartedly agree. When there was the party at Todrick's house and they were playing the games and they were asking the personal questions, and Todrick had asked somebody about what's their sexual fetish or something like that. And Dorion said in his interview that that's not who I am. Something that I do for 20, maybe 30, 40 minutes out the entire day, that's not who I am. And he said he leads with his heart. Well, I didn't get that part, Dorion. You weren't sweet enough to lead with your heart. We didn't get that. We got you leading with being an ass. But that's the truth. It is the honest to God truth. You are only behind closed doors. That's a part of who you are. And if being gay has to be your 99% of who you are, then you haven't truly discovered who you are. Because that's just a part. It's not the whole thing that encompasses in your entire life. Your entire life is, where are your passions? Where are your passions? What are your passions? What are your desires? What goals are you trying to reach in life? Are you trying to help somebody along the way? Are you trying to be an encouragement to help somebody else walk in this lifestyle? live their truth. Okay, y'all. That's it. I don't really have anything else. The Real Friends of West Hollywood 6th episode ended, and it's over. And we'll see if they get a second season. Let me know what you guys think. Love to hear your feedback. Patrick Ian Polk, if there is another Noah's Ark coming, baby, I need you to tell it. Not on somebody else's show. I need you to tell it. That's it. Like, comment, share. Peace. I'm out.